Let's learn how to make coconut shrimp. Hey y'all, welcome back. Have something amazing and delicious for you. Something super special for all you seafood lovers and sweet tooth lovers out there. We're gonna be making coconut shrimp. So we have just a couple simple ingredients. This is so easy to make. We have about a pound of shrimp, some limes, some eggs, some shredded coconut, flour, plain panko, salt, pepper, and oil, and that's it. And what would coconut shrimp be without some amazing, delicious sweet chili sauce? So we got that too. This recipe just takes a few minutes to make and is a delicious appetizer that everyone's gonna love. So typically, I like to get the panko that has pecorino romano and a little bit of seasoning in it, but for this recipe, you want plain panko. We're gonna be mixing our panko with our shredded coconut, so you don't want to have the cheese and there's other seasonings in there. We have some extra large shrimp that actually still have the shell on, so we're gonna de-shell them quick. We wanna keep the tails on. You can use whatever shrimp you want, but I like to keep the tail on. I think it's better presentation, it's gonna look better, and your guests are gonna be more impressed. We're also gonna need some oil to fry our coconut shrimp in. I'm gonna use some simple vegetable oil. I also like to use peanut oil, but use whatever oil is your preference. Be sure to like this video if you got something out of it. Subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. All right, let me show you just how easy this is. So we're gonna do a simple 3-part station, starting with some flour. So get a healthy amount of flour in there. After that, you're gonna grab some salt and pepper. You're gonna season your flour quick. Boom, done. Pepper in, salt in, healthy amount. Whisk it up quick. Next, we're gonna just crack a few eggs. Boom, 1, 2. Whisk that up. All right, last but not least, we're gonna throw a little bit of that shredded coconut in here. Remember, it's called coconut shrimp. Get that in there. Okay, we're gonna start by just taking our shrimp and peeling them. If you're lazy and you don't want to do this, feel free to buy them already peeled at the store. They're a little bit more expensive, but this is super easy, just takes a couple of minutes. You'll save a few dollars. Shrimp are one of the few ingredients nowadays that you can still usually find them pretty reasonably priced. You know, steak, lobster, scallops, all that kind of stuff is, especially steak. And what we actually want is we're gonna want to butterfly our shrimp. You see, this one's actually almost already butterflied. You see that? This will actually make it not only look better, but it gets a better crisp and a better fry. So let me show you how to do that. All we're gonna do, let's find a good one. So we'll grab a shrimp like this. Grab our knife. And you just want to cut a little bit like that. And just kind of open it up a little bit. And you see, these are supposed to be deveined, but you know, see, sometimes you'll find a little bit extra something in there. So look, now we got about a pound of shrimp, most of them with the tail on, butterflied, and ready to be coconut-fied. Is that a word? We're gonna pretend like it's a word, coconut-fied. Okay, so we're just gonna take 2 shrimp, drop them in the flour, keep one hand dry, one hand wet. Take those 2 shrimp, drop them in the egg, use your other hand. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, something like that. All right. Get that going on. Boom. Let it drip off. Drip, drip, drip. Toss it in. Drip, drip, drip. Toss it in. All right. Work your panko coconut into there. Get every nook and cranny. You want it coated. That's one of the reasons why we butterfly them bad boys. We want more of this delicious coconut all over the shrimp. Okay. Press down, make sure to toss it. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. One by one, we're just gonna lay these shrimp out on a rack until they're ready for that beautiful grease. Our coconut shrimp ready to go. We got a cast iron pan and we got some oil. That's it. So let's crank this up. Crank it up to a medium high. Make sure that we get plenty of oil in here. We're gonna take our shrimp and carefully submerge it in the oil. We wanna let them breathe a little bit. You don't want to overload these. We want to take our time. So these aren't quite fully submerged, so we want to be sure to kind of turn them around a little bit if we need to, so they don't burn. And I can smell that coconut. Another 30-40 seconds is all we need. See, and once they kind of start to float up like this one, this guy's rocking and rolling. Let me show you what that looks like. Delicious. As these cook and they start to float up after a couple of minutes, we're gonna throw them onto a plate with a paper towel to drain off some of the excess grease. There you have it, perfect coconut shrimp with some fresh lime and some sweet chili sauce. It's gonna be crunchy, sweet, citrusy, absolutely delicious. Let's see what this tastes like. All right, y'all, it's time to eat. We're gonna grab a little bit of this lime. And we're just gonna juice it on up all over the top. We're gonna kind of lime it as we go. Take one of these beautiful coconut shrimp, dip it in the sweet chili. Mmm. The lime and the sweet chili. You get a little bit of that spice from the sauce and the burst of citrus, and it just all comes together. And you see, keeping the tails on, you got a little built-in handle, if you will. They're perfect. I'm not even in front. Like, they're perfect. And you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you don't make at least a pound of these, to be honest. If you're having a few people over, I'd probably make a couple pounds. But remember, it is a starter, so look at that. Oh my God. The crunch. And that little bit of lime juice just goes a long way too. Look at that. Little dip and dunk. Dunkaroo. If you got something out of this, be sure to like it. Drop a comment. Tell me what you thought of the recipe. Let me know if you try it. Make sure to turn the notification bell on when you subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. I got tons of new recipes. Next recipe is going to be a Scotch egg, which is another amazing deep fried recipe. We're going to take some eggs, wrap it in some sausage, panko, deep fry it, dunkaroo that, and oh man, that's going to be good too. So, till next time.